Welcome back, guys. Hey, so it is early morning, and I just got back from doing my morning routine. And yes, there is a ton of stuff behind me still. Real quick, I wanted to go over a couple things administratively, with feedbacks, and with your research. They kind of fall in the administrative side of things. Feedback, whether it be Amazon or eBay, depending if it's positive or negative. Negative, more so dig into why it's negative and get to the bottom of it. Use USPS tracking, ensure that your packages get to their destinations on time. So follow up with that, and ensuring that they're meeting their statement of performance, because you've paid for that service, whether it be priority or expediting it in another way. That goes with all the other carriers too, because if they're not meeting their standards based upon what they told you you'd have the package there by, because with Amazon they have a strict guideline on like when the package is supposed to be due, and a customer will let you know when the package is late. Just recently, we had one on eBay. It was 6 days late, apparently, according to when the customer had ordered and then paid. So it went out first class based upon it. It's a little slower than priority, but the customer paid first class shipping, and that's what the customer will get. Now, we ended up going to eBay and saying, hey, look, even the tracking in the post office said that it was running late, so it's the post office's issue. Now, technically, I could go and file a claim with the post office, but the customer, other than just putting a negative remark in the feedback section, was content, obviously, with the product. He's just upset about the time it took, and I agree with him 100%. So it's water under the bridge. I did call eBay and say, hey, look, I want this removed because it's not my fault, and the proof is in the pudding and the tracking, and they agreed and they removed it. So yay for that. So shout out to eBay for doing that. Shout out for the guy in the USPS who commented in the tracking that it was running late, because without that, it probably would have been a little hard to, well, maybe not so. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Items, okay, that you sell or get for Amazon. Okay, I think you can see this. I bought a couple of these. Here's the last two. I was restricted or gated on these in Amazon. And I thought, wow, these are really cool, because coconut oil is a very useful product, and people use it for various things. And I wasn't able to sell it on Amazon, so I put it over on eBay, and I put it more, and it's selling. These are the last two. One of these is going up this morning. Another product that I got, this one I got at Walmart, and this is the larger one. This is the 2.5 ounce. I was selling the 1/8 or 1 1/8 ounce or whatever it was. So it's half the size of this. I had the buy box on Amazon, but I was restricted in this size. Now, I wouldn't be able to put this on Amazon anyway because of this, in my opinion, the scratch that you see right here. So this is going to go on eBay. Obviously, it's got some cracking in there. So that, that could be easily fixed, I guess, if you put this on an iron and heated it up and just let it kind of melt a little bit and then let it cool down. But this is going to go on eBay. This was retailing for $4.96. We picked it up for $1. We'll get $4.96 plus shipping on it. I'm hoping. I don't know. But we got to make some money on that. And then the other thing we got, I picked these up at the Vons, the grocery store. We got 6 of them. We've got the Aloe Irish Spring. Paid, I think it was $4 for them. So there's 3 of those. And then we have this other one. It's a deep action scrub one. It also, too, was on clearance. And we got 6 of those. Now, I'm restricted on Amazon to sell soap and topicals, basically. So we haven't been approved of that yet. It's not a big deal. These will go on eBay. Now, what I've noticed is I have other topicals that are on eBay that haven't sold, like shampoos and things like that. So we're I don't know, we're looking into what's going on with that. So some things will sell and some things won't. Now, one last thing, we bought some Fiber One value pack, like little bars, and we tried putting them on Amazon, and we were restricted in Fiber One. Now we're pretty open up in grocery, I think at this point, and we tried to put them on eBay, and I was hesitant about it. And believe it or not, we sold half of the inventory on eBay, so I was very pleased with that. And then one day, I just out of curiosity, because I periodically just go through and I check the categories, I typed in Fiber One, and we were approved. So I was able to put the products on Amazon, and immediately it got the buy box and sold out within a week. So we have no more Fiber One. So it pays to do a little research. It pays to do a little due diligence and to continuously go back into your categories and input them in to see if you'll get approved for them. I think with these are too late to do now. I only have 2 left. This I'm not going to worry about. If anything, I can use it here at the house. But make sure you continuously go back every now and again and double check that so that you can see, like last night I went in and I just at random picked any category, and I was able to get approved in some, but not all. They still require the documentation, but I know it's getting easier now. And I know there's some procedures that Amazon's computer will allow you to do. I think time is one, gross profit is another, feedback, your defect rate. There's a lot of these things that go into play. So if you just hang tight, you won't have to try to contact distributors, because I did that and it's very hard to do. It's a lot of back and forth. You can pay to have that, which is not recommended whatsoever. I don't recommend that at all. It's against policy for Amazon. So that is another option out there. There are companies that will do that for you, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend it at all. So with me, I'm just doing it the hard way, I guess, which is the right way in my mind. There's probably another right way of getting a hold of a distributor and getting a letter or an invoice showing that I bought 10 or 30 products. But the thing that I have is I usually, to sample products, I'll get a couple, like, these 6 things of soap, on eBay. If I don't sell them, guess what? I'm going to be smelling like Irish Spring for about maybe a little over a year, maybe less than, I don't know, because I don't think anybody in the house likes it. And it can be used for hands at the sinks or whatever here in the house. So it's not a big deal. And we go through a lot of soap anyway, so whatever. Shoe polish. Yeah, it's $1. Whatever. You know what I mean? So that's the way I kind of shop. Like this right here. You can eat this. You can put it in your hair, on your skin. It was $1, and I'm selling it for $14.80 something. Whatever. You know what I mean? So that is the story of the day. So thanks for paying attention. I hope you learned some information. Just be patient. I hope you're doing well, and let me know how you're doing. And we can do this together. If there's something that you've encountered, let me know. Send me some information so I could see what it is. If you have a channel and you've got a video you want me to watch, I'd be more than happy to, because I have a presentation coming up in June, and it's going to be on selling on Amazon. It's a 2-hour window in a workshop, and I am looking for research. I want to be as basic as possible, but to the point, so that it can encourage students to be self-sufficient. So if you have any input, let me know. I appreciate it, guys. Like and subscribe. Push the button down below. Thanks for watching.